Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 133 of Tifosi Time. Monday night, 8 p.m. We're a little delayed because I can't even describe it. Dan is such an idiot.
Whatever.
Apparently, his cleaning lady messed up some wires.
I had enough of the abuse in this podcast. I need a break.
We're here with Dan. That was Dan. He said hi. Pietro, say hi.
Hi.
Frank, does anyone know where he is this week?
No, I don't know where he is. He's not here. He's not dedicated.
He's fed up, I think. I actually had a smile for the first time the entire season because it's over.
The season is over. That is very true.
Yeah. I don't even know what you guys want to talk about. I don't want to do an hour and 20 minutes of Juventus bad.
No, half hour. Let's move it up.
Okay, half hour. All right. Should we start with Champions League? The 10th? Inter, Man City.
No, let's start with the finish of the championship. What happened with that?
Yeah, I know, but you don't want to mention the Champions League at all?
I know there's something I want to mention about the league. I thought it was kind of poetic justice that who screwed Juventus out of getting a Europa League spot was Dybala scoring late in the game for Rome and knocking Juventus.
But there wasn't a penalty that one.
I don't care if it was or not. I'm just saying it's funny how things
by
come back.
the way, I think you see some people mentioned the 2 points we lost with Salernitana, Bonucci.
Yeah.
But the history was written. You had to come after Roma. If you believe me, if they had those 2 points, they would have given 12 points.
I totally agree with that too. It didn't really matter. They would have just knocked off more points for them. So
now you know what I'm waiting for real. I hope we the UEFA take out for the SIA for all the cup Conference League.
You want them to?
Yeah, those as a favor.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with him. If they're going to make a statement with Juventus, go ahead, take the Conference League away. I don't give a shit.
What do we get?
I'm with that too. I think the Conference League is stupid anyway. So
they give it to Fiorentina, you know.
Yeah, but you're right. They can get away with, we banned them from European competition.
Yeah,
cool.
As long I don't want to hear these guys suffering no more, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. As long as it's over with and it doesn't affect any future years, that's.
Well, wasn't that what the plea bargain was, or no?
Huh?
Wasn't that what the plea deal was? Like 10 points and a fine, and we're done. No more appeals.
No, with the Italian league.
Yeah.
Not the European League. They say fair play for financial. Come on.
Well,
People
got
their money. They spend how much they want. Come on.
I agree. No, but you're right, Dan. And when that happened with Dybala, ask me if I had a smile on my face.
Oh, I did too. I really did because I felt good for Dybala.
Yeah, but I felt good, but wasn't a penalty. Come on. I think overall this championship was a fake one, a false.
No.
Because between the World Cup, between everything stopped, between between whatever you read.
I think
every team had to go through that.
Yeah, and also don't discredit what Napoli did. Like Napoli had a good.
Yeah, but Napoli, believe me, you're going to see next year now.
Yeah, well, of course, they lost their coach and they're going to lose players.
It's the one thing could happen once in a while.
Yeah, but just to give you a heads up, Napoli had 90 points. Lots had 74. That's a big gap.
Yeah, it is a big gap, but 90 points isn't like a great amount to win a league. You know what I mean? Like it's usually a little more than that.
The question for us, you know what is? There's still they have a question, you know, to confirm Allegri. Come on, give me a break.
Well,
imagine another 2 years with that guy.
I told you, if they keep him, I don't think I'm watching next year, dude. I'm not kidding.
There were some things that we could. I mean, Fagioli won the under 23 player of the league, right, for Juventus. Yeah. They gave out awards for basically Napoli swept the awards: best coach, best goalie, best defender, best that went to the
run. We never won from Juventus.
They didn't deserve one, though.
Yeah.
Best forward went to Osimhen, and then Krava won the MVP, right?
Who?
Who won the MVP? Was it Krava?
No, Kravitska.
Yeah, Krava. So, Napoli rightfully so swept it, besides Barella, which I don't know.
Team best defender.
Yeah. I don't know if Barella, to me, was the best midfielder. If I'm thinking off the top of my head, was he the best midfielder?
Best forward, Osimhen, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think, debatable out of all the picks that were made. Oh, Provedel made best goalie, too, right?
Best goal?
Yeah. Provedel it was best goalie. So that one, they led up the least amount of goals. They were very good defensive, and he had a very.
They did good in defense.
And what's funny? If you remember, he wasn't even supposed to be their starter.
That's the best part.
They got the red card the first game.
Yeah, that's the best part of it.
Yeah, but if you had to pick though, because the one that really sticks, I could say Kim is the best defender, Osimhen is the best forward, Krava is the MVP. But best midfielder, do you guys really think Barella was the best midfielder of the year?
Well, let me ask you, who else? Who would you put there?
Some people would say Milinkovic-Savic because of his goals and assists. I wouldn't.
What about Lobotka?
Yeah, that's the thing. I might give it to Lobotka too.
Yeah.
But Rabiot's not a bad pick for best midfielder of the year. He played really.
Yeah, Rabiot, he fight, things like that. But he doesn't have the vision to look forward.
Yeah,
a nice pass.
That's not his game.
But for me, Rabiot can only go down. I don't think he's ever gonna have a season as good as he had.
Yeah, for him, you think it's easy to go to some other team?
No, I think he's gonna struggle.
And Juventus, they think it's one of the best.
Yeah, but
the question might be, what might be to. I know he go for money to some other team, but he think maybe Allegri is not going to be there. If Allegri is not going to be there, it's a spot. It's not sure.
I don't think Allegri has anything with him saying no.
Allegri, did you ever see Allegri take him out?
No, yeah. I agree. He does like him, but he's more about the money and Champions League.
Yeah, but I even consider stay with Juventus because maybe Allegri is not going to be there.
Nah, he's not that type of person. I don't think.
The player they think who's going to be the coach.
Of course, but I would think he make his decision.
It's the same thing with Vlahovic. Say if Allegri is there, he's not going to be for Juventus. By the way, Juventus want to sell it.
They should sell.
They said if they get an offer around 80 million euros,
they'll take it right away.
You think they're going to get that?
I think they'll get that.
Christopher, I don't know Allegri. I don't know, but between the injury, what he did, Juventus made a mistake since the beginning, because last year he got some kind of understanding with Dybala. He did so well for Dybala.
Yeah.
And they took him away.
Well, that's why you're going to see new people in charge. Giuntoli probably, most likely is going to be there. We'll see. Spalletti's not going, he's gone from Napoli too. So coaches for both those teams are up in the air.
Maldini just had a hissy fit.
Maldini, over at Milan had a big fight. So he's out.
What's about Maldini and Massara, Milan? They say these two people, they're not going to be replaced.
What do you mean?
It's going to take one is there already.
They're not going to hire from the outside, yeah.
He's going to be someone like the one we got with Calvi from Juventus. He comes from market. He doesn't know nothing about soccer.
Awesome. And who's the most stable team? Inter, baby. Same coach, same person running the show. They're not going anywhere.
And there's still teams like Atalanta. Who knows what Gasperini is going to do? Is he going to stay?
No, Gasperini is still not sure to stay.
That's what I mean.
When they talk about the coach, I don't understand why Juventus doesn't think about him.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there are strong teams that are looking for coaches, and like De Laurentiis, like, say what you want about the guy, he's cheap. Like, he spends money on coaches. He will go after a strong.
Io look for Italiano too, De Laurentiis.
That's what I'm saying, but that's going after a strong coach too, though. Like, he's not.
Juventus think about Italiano too.
What about Tudor? He's leaving.
Tudor's leaving Marseille. Yeah. So,
I would go after De Zerbi, Italiano.
De Zerbi's not happening.
I know. Or who's Sassuolo's? What's his name?
Dionisi,
yeah.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere either, and he doesn't deserve a big job like that yet. So.
But Palladino does. Thank God he stayed.
He re-signed with Monza anyway, so
thank God.
Palladino is out because he signed with Monza.
Good.
Who else? Dionisio Sassuolo again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he deserves.
Yeah, but you see, this guy's all right, fine, they're good, but how many years they coach? What do they want?
Yeah, but
and one thing is coach Monza or Sassuolo, and one thing you go to coach Juventus.
Yeah, but here's the deal: how many championships did Allegri win, and how much experience does he have?
Allegri won one with Milan before he went to this.
Allegri had Cagliari, and then they won with Milan.
Yeah.
Oh, you just reminded me about something. I don't know why. It just clicked in my brain. They named the U21 European Championship roster. Their team is good. Did you see it?
Yeah, I was reading. I read it a little bit. I don't remember a lot of it, but they do. They picked some people who are star quality, in the league, and they're representing the team. So they should do well in that tournament. The under-20s in the semifinal of the World Cup.
The question is for Juventus, what the question is for Juventus? They don't have money, but they don't have someone who know what to do. Because I tell you, I give you an example, right? Juventus, Pellegrini, they gave the loan to Bologna, to Lazio, right?
Yeah.
And we have Cambiasso from Bologna. I would take back Cambiasso because he can play both sides. All right? I would keep them. Pellegrini, I could exchange with Carlos Augusto, the Monza, or some deal.
Yeah.
Not to leave it to the Lazio for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that would be good with the fans. I would be okay with Danilo, Bremer, and Gatti.
Sandro.
Then they say they want to bring up this guy, this 18 years old, for Nielsen.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
He's very good, that guy. So
he's very good. I've seen
very
him.
Good.
He's
And then they want to take another 18-year-old Mazzala.
But are these guys going to play at all?
Well, I think
they cannot play all together. But if you have a nice roster, you rotate, it gives that kind of game, and they can do good.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen with Allegri.
No, but here's the thing: they kind of have to let it happen because these guys are going to get frustrated on the under-23 team, and they're going to want to go. Like, they re-signed them for contracts and told them, like, hey, you're going to have a legit shot at first team, football next year. Like, that's part of their contract.
They talk about Fratesi. They talk about Laurent from Sassuolo. That's good. You have to get all these people. They don't make a lot of money. They can do more and no less. But with the coach, they make them play.
It's funny though, because we hate on Allegri. He did give this season. He gave young guys a chance to play.
He was forced into it.
Yeah, but they did play.
Well, they didn't play by mistake because we had the injury. Fagioli would not play. Miretti would not play.
Yeah, but they would never get chances. And Moretti doesn't deserve to play in my eyes. He loaned him out.
I'm talking about Rovella. These people, they need the coach to make them play. It's like to become like Fiorentina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Plus, because you see, keep Danilo, Bremer, even Gatti, they have good defense. And there, I would have sold Chesney, I would have put a Perin and try to buy Vicario.
Dan, let me know if you can actually see this.
What you got to do?
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, that's the roster.
That's for the under 21. But again, when does this start?
The June 21st, I think.
They have a really good team. Like they should do well with the goalies that they have. Karnaseki, Tarati. Their defense is really strong.
They consider the defender from that team from Buenos.
Who?
That team, number 13. What's his name? The black guy.
Udoji?
Yeah, Udoji.
Yeah, he's on the
I
team.
would consider him a first.
He's on Tottenham.
He's on the Spurs. He's not going anywhere. They just bought him.
Tottenham bought him. He's not going anywhere. I don't really care about the under 21 right now, Chris. Let's focus on this. My question is, since Spalletti's leaving, did he mention that he wants to still coach, or is he taking a year off? Like, what's he going to do now that
nothing. You know what? Do nothing.
So you
talk
think
about the national team will be okay?
I was going to say, so you think he's like retiring or maybe taking the national team?
No, he take 1 year sub, but he said he wouldn't like it to play just the netball.
Yeah. He should not retire in my eyes. Like he has a lot still to offer, I think. So I would be disappointed if he did retire. But
you see, even what's his name? Spalletti, even if stay 1 year not coaching nobody, he's gonna find a team.
Yeah. Listen, somebody else, if a good team starts bad off next season and he's sitting there, the first month they're bad, they sign him after 4 weeks. Hey.
Yeah, but what? No, he has to think. He wants to find a team, a good team, not just any team.
But also, would you want to do that? You don't get an off season to practice. Like, no. I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't want to do that.
He's probably getting a season to get under his legs, though. And not like there's probably not tons of pressure.
No, but it's already. If you start the champion on, already you're under pressure. But if you start new, you can do the preparation. The starter, you can take your people with you.
No, I agree. I would take the whole year off. I wouldn't take any offers from any league. Plus, he deserves it. Maybe he wants a time off.
I wouldn't even take the national team. I think the worst thing is to take a national team.
I wouldn't take a national team.
You can be good, but the national team, you see this guy. You see this guy once in a while. You don't have a chance to coach them.
Yeah.
And you have to be good to choose the people. You have to be that. We know what to see there. But not even if he has the same mentality, Allegri, because he has to just steer the people,
On the national team?
Yeah.
Ugh.
See, no, I'd rather have I think Conte would be better for the national team than him because he can instill that hey guys, you're with me, you're not fucking around. We're gonna bust our ass and short tournaments where he doesn't have to stay a long time.
Well,
that would be ideal for him.
I can see that too because players get sick of him.
Exactly.
I
only have to spend the weekend with him. Okay.
I think in Napoli, he went to Mancini. He tried with Mancini.
Yeah, I heard that too.
They nothing. They didn't do nothing.
I heard Luis Enrique or whatever.
Mancini, I like Mancini.
I do too.
He's a good coach.
He make the people maybe the team play.
But that's what I'm saying. What I said before, De Laurentiis is not going to settle for some scrub. He's going to go out and spend money on a good coach. So Napoli might be in good shape next year, depending on
Obviously, you still at Napoli. We didn't see nothing yet.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Because you see, I believe if you got the right offer, Caravascello, Osimhen, Kim, they leave. Kim, Parente already left.
Kim's gone. Kim's going to go to Manchester United.
I don't think Krava's leaving. I see Osimhen.
And if you take those three people, the team is not the same.
I agree, Dan. I think they're going to redo Krava's contract. I don't think he's going to leave. But I do think Kim is gone.
You know what I heard? Got the Caravascello renew his contract for $2.5 million.
Which is crazy.
That's
doesn't he
ridiculous.
realize he could make so much more money elsewhere?
That's ridiculous.
Like, it's just stupid. You're the MVP. Like,
Even
why
Juventus, the one to do with salary, he would give us 6 million.
Exactly. It's stupid. Like, how are they enticing him to stay? Like, I don't. That's not going to do it.
I got big CD sauce in my shirt.
Hey, you love Napoli, yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's
You have to understand with these people, this player, they can get injured, end up playing no more. Big injury.
Yeah, well, that can
It's
happen to
money,
anyone.
dog.
yeah. So that's his point. Is like you got to strike while the iron's hot. Like, get what you can when you can
Yeah,
get
you
it.
have to get to what you can. Nobody,
England's going to offer me
Nobody
10 million a year. I'm going to go grab that. Not your 2.5 is not going to hold me over. Offer me more money.
I don't understand what he accept 2.5.
I don't get it either. I really don't.
Why Lugano make it 3.5?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
God, Juventus sucks.
Let's before you go back to Juventus. The interesting.
One question. Juventus wants to do a new things with the salary cap. Let's go. Oh, sure. Minimize the salary. Why didn't do the same offer to Allegri? You want to stay another 2 years? Do like the people do.
Because
The
it's
old-
a guarantee.
5 million.
The old Quadrado offer.
Let's show me how much you care about Juventus.
We'll give you 4 over 2 years instead of 4 over 1.
Quadrado del Cilisto last year paid 2 years for 6 million.
Yeah.
Quadrado is out. They say they're going to sell.
Yeah. Good.
Because they want to keep have a low salary, and maybe say no. The fact the Kit Kat's low salary.
Good. He gets you to America.
At the end of his career, they try to make it more than he can.
Well, I don't blame him.
At the bottom of the table, we actually have something interesting. I didn't know that they would go this route, but the playoff, right, to determine who's getting relegated. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, they have the play.
So what is it? Spezia and Verona
Yeah.
have a playoff.
No, they have 1 game or 2 games.
I think it's 1 game. It hasn't been determined the date yet.
Yeah, they do it if you want play the home, they won't play out.
I think that's so cool. I love that they're doing that. They have the same amount of points to end the season.
Before they used to save the quotient rate with the goal.
Yeah, goal difference.
I was
Now
going to say,
instead, the same point to do this.
I don't remember him doing that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is new now. But I think it's awesome. Like, that's going to be really fun.
It's June 11th, 2:45.
Oh, they did name it? Okay. Does it say where it is, Chris?
I think Spezia.
Well, that's not right. They shouldn't have a home team.
They should.
If it's one game,
outfield.
yeah, that's stupid. Other things that happened, Zlatan retired. Zlatan Ibrahimovic retired.
Oh, yeah.
Which he had a funny quote because I guess they were playing in Verona and he was on the mic, giving a speech and they were booing him like crazy. And he said, "Everyone shut up. This is the most exciting thing that happened to you all season was me coming here." Basically, making fun of Verona and the fans. It was funny. I enjoyed that. But it's sad to see him go. He's a legend, right? Like he didn't play and his body is just, falling apart and really can't give anything. But I don't think that's the last you're going to see of him. I think he's going to go into, coaching or management or something, and he's going to continue.
No, but he say about coaching. He say not because I was Ibrahimovic, now I can be the best coach.
I think he will be a fantastic coach. I really do. I think he's going to be a great coach if that's the route he goes.
Yeah, that's to experience too.
No, but he could do that in Sweden. He could do that anywhere,
By the way, I think the game's in Udinese.
Okay, so neutral territory.
Yeah.
That's good. And that's a great city.
You see what I don't understand with the Abramovich. Why didn't you know the second vice coach?
Yeah, well, I mean, Milan's a mess right now. They're firing Maldini. Like, they're parting ways with that,
But they all, when they talk, they all say, Ibrahimovic was good for the whole team, for the whole player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of him.
But that's how crazy Milan is right now. Like Leao was shocked
That
today.
wasn't
That's
the
what happened
cheerlead.
to Poetic.
So why don't you put a good Pione for Vice?
I don't know.
It might not mesh.
I see my said to him to Pione his seat. I do the
Exactly. Yeah. You're right.
I don't know that he wants to play second fiddle to somebody else either. Like he wants to be the guy. So I could see him getting a head coaching job in like Sweden or like a lower division
Or
somewhere.
Juventus.
And then eventually going to a team like Juventus. I think he's going to do a really good job as a coach.
He refused to go to Monza. With Monza, with Galliani and Berlusconi, they did the great thing.
Yeah, I can see that. And they want to make headlines. They want to do those kinds.
Yeah, but still, I think this is all talk. People can change their mind.
Oh yeah, I mean he could say
you don't know. They don't know what to put on the air. The same thing. They just invent things.
Let Zlatan get an offer from a team that has any amount of money. He'll probably be like, you know what, I will come back and I'll play. So it's not guaranteed that he's going to stay retired for that long.
And that's what we can say. I was expecting Maldini and Marcel to leave. That's how I come back.
But you're right. It does suck because he was hurt like the entire season.
Yeah, he didn't get to go out like in a good way. He didn't get to play.
Even a little send off like Bonucci got the other day. Like I don't know if he's gone, but like
I don't know. Like knowing Zlatan,
Well,
like he probably wanted a big
it's less than a
event.
year.
Yeah.
No, but they renewed for 1 year.
I know, that's why I didn't understand, but they took him off as like this is a send off. Like
I want to say they retire.
yeah, me too.
No, he already said he's not retiring.
Why.
Yeah. But that's what it looked like. That's what I'm saying.
No, I think it's just like a respect thing. It's just
You notice it. The whole thing, he used to still his 50 years okay. But the way he ran, he looked like someone, retired.
Yeah, he's slow.
He's walking.
Yeah.
guys, I have the predictions that we made in the beginning of the season. Do you want me to read them?
Sure. Oh wait, like the preseason stuff?
Yeah, like before the season started. What do you want me to read? Do you want me to
Yeah.
By the way, who won with the points? Who?
I don't know. I haven't kept track of that. I got to see what Dom said.
I was so fast. When I read, you're talking me 10 points now.
You were doing
I won the league. I'm like Juventus.
Stock him 10 points.
Okay, I'll go through the players that we picked. First manager fired was the Monza coach. So Frankie and Daddy got that right. So good job with that.
What's that?
The Monza coach. He was the first manager fired. You got that right.
Who did we pick?
I picked Sotil, man. I was way off on that. And you picked who got fired first? The Samp coach, Chris? Gianpaolo or the Monza coach?
Oh, I don't know.
Gianpaolo, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think you got it right then, Chris.
That's 2 years in a row, by the way, that I got it right.
You really know how to pick
I
out.
don't think he's going to coach that guy no more.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he can't coach it.
No, but literally, that's 2 years in a row. I picked the coach to get fired first, correctly.
You know how to pick out a loser. That's what I'm saying. You're good at that.
Even with the big team like Milan, a small team, and so for him it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he talks everywhere. Yeah.
I told you guys.
The surprise team of the year. I think me and Chris win this one. We picked Monza.
Yeah.
Frank and you, Frank picks Sassuolo. You picked Fiorentina. To me, Fiorentina didn't do any better than what they were supposed to. Monza did, so I would give that to. That's you and me on that.
Technically, Fiorentina did worse than last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did do worse last year. And then Dionisi was.
Yeah, but Fiorentina got to the final in Europe.
Yeah, but.
But what?
I guess. Yeah.
Sassuolo, and they didn't.
Yes. And see if you win the final, you win the Europe. No.
Okay, I don't count that. That's not.
Wait, you don't count.
That game didn't play yet?
No, that's this weekend or Thursday, I think. This week.
Shit. I gotta watch it.
Manager of the year, obviously Spalletti won that. So Frank and Chris picked Mourinho. I picked Italiano, so did Daddy, and then Dom picked Pioli. So we were all wrong on that one.
Leading goal scorer. This is a funny one. Me and Chris picked Jovic, which is awful. Daddy picked Vlahovic. Frank picked Mobley. So who actually won that?
Osimhen.
Osimhen, yeah, though. And then Dom picked Abraham. Abraham, who tore his ACL this weekend, so he's out for the final, which sucks.
Yeah, it blows.
And MVP, me and Chris picked Dybala. Dom picked Leao. Daddy and Frank picked Vlahovic, so we were all wrong on that. Vlahovic was the exact opposite of the MVP, I would say. Fucking scrub. Our winners, nobody had anything right in this. Frank and Daddy picked Juventus as champions. You and me picked Rome as champions, which Rome didn't even try in the league because they were going for the Europa. And Dom picked Milan. Runner-up, Frank picked Inter. We picked Milan, me and you, Chris. Daddy picked Rome. Dom picked Juventus. Juventus would have been the correct if they didn't get pointed up. Third place, Frank picked Rome. We picked Inter, Chris, you and me. We picked the same exact thing. Daddy picked Milan, and Dom picked Inter. And then fourth, Frank picked Milan. You and me picked Juventus. He picked Inter, and Dom picked Rome. So I don't know if we're distributing points on that, but nobody got the champion correct. No one even put Napoli in the top 4. We talked about that all season, how bad that was. And unexpected for them.
Because nobody believed. After they didn't sell it, they did. Nobody believed in me.
Yeah, they had so many changes. I don't know.
Relegation, Chris got 2 right. I got 1 right.
I got 2 right.
You got... No, Lecce and Monza are good. You only got you only got Cremonese.
Wait, I got Cremonese and Samp right?
You got the Spezia.
Yeah, the most that anyone got was 2. So,
I know how to pick the losers, man.
Yeah, you're attracted to losers. Yeah, so hopefully nobody made bets based off of our predictions because they sucked. Hold on, I want to see if Dom's been updating the chart on that. You guys keep talking.
I think he had been. I don't know if because when we weren't even here last week, we didn't do a show.
Yeah, we didn't have picks, so
I don't think.
By the way, the producer is thinking next year is going to come back.
Oh,
I don't know. Is he going to have another kid?
If we are going off of the point total right now, Daddy is our winner of the predictions for the season. It was a great comeback, actually, that he had late.
Yeah, what's the last one?
You really turned it on the last month of the season and won by 3 points. So good job.
What's his prize?
His prize? He gets to do this for another year.
You can have the Juventus thing on my wall here because I'm not a fan anymore. So you can have that.
Take it down. Oh yeah, that's your prize. You can have that.
Juventus is going to be a surprise. I hope they take out the leg.
In his predictions, is Juventus going to be a surprise good team? I might do that.
I don't count them, not even the 5.
Oh, you're saying not even top 4 next season?
No.
I mean, there's a lot that's going to happen.
He says that now, and he'll pick the number.
Actually, I tell you, I should be surprised if they keep Allegri. He started like last year. He don't even stay 2 months.
Oh, I agree with
you. Went to the doors.
I agree.
He's going to do the out.
You guys really think he has a chance of staying?
Yeah, that's what some people 50% say. Yeah, although the fans they don't like him. Most of the
players
don't like him. I mean, what do you stay for?
See, that's what I don't understand. When the season's over, they have exit interviews, right, for the players?
They should.
Yeah, so I'm sure all the players are like, this guy sucks, we need to change. Like it.
Christopher, they cannot say more than that. But just to say, contractor say, everybody say the same. Bonucci, even Bonucci say.
Well, first of all, Chris, you're saying these exit interviews. Who the hell are you even having these interviews with? There's no one leaving the team. So
I'm just saying. I'll give an example.
You're talking to a wall.
Now he he played with the face like.
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying the NHL, we follow the Rangers, right? New York Rangers. Player exit interviews. They interviewed a lot of the players, and the main reason they fired their coach was a lot of the players were
the players didn't like him.
we're over it. So
Yeah, but in Italy, they don't do this thing. They're afraid.
It's called motivation in the workplace, Chris. There's it's how to demotivate someone. Have a leader that sucks. This is number one right there.
I know. They should get rid of him.
Yeah. But I don't think he stays because I think whoever comes in charge.
But if they ask themselves one question, they have to ask: who played the worst soccer in Serie A, in Serie B? LA.
Juventus and Sam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Juventus, Samp. No, there's one other team that plays atrocious. Spezia. Spezia is awful to watch. Those are the three teams.
yeah, but Spezia is a provinciale, doesn't have a man, doesn't have a player.
Yeah, so it's understood if that happens for them. For Juventus, it's not an excuse. And like Samp too. Like Samp didn't have a good team.
Wait, let's think back. Did we enjoy one game Juventus played this season?
One and a half.
There might have been like one or two. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'm trying to think of the game.
I mean, they got killed in a lot of games, like the Napoli 5-1, I remember those.
Even Inter kick our ass.
Yeah.
It's easier to remember
Just remember the game of one game we Inter played with.
Yeah, they didn't win it, did they?
No wonder we won. As my fact, we were at the same point. We were in advantage about team.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, the week after, didn't they suck and they lost it meant nothing. So it didn't even matter. So it's frustrating.
And then another thing is they say for Allegri, he never put a 2 week the same formation.
It's true.
He changes formation all the time. He want to surprise everybody. The last month, Meret Saki was still there all the time. He can't.
He was known for doing that. Remember, even when Rabiot was playing like shit last season, he played every game.
No, well, he's saying.
If you look, Juventus under 23, we have a good player.
Yeah.
We have a black guy, I think it's at that position. Hell, try.
So that's basically the season in a nutshell. We do have. When is the Champions League final, Chris? Sunday? Saturday?
The 10th or 11th?
Yeah, find that because that's this weekend.
Quando è la finale final pro championship?
That's what I was just asking. I think it's Saturday, but I'm not 100%
Saturday
sure.
or Sunday?
I don't know. He's going to check right now. Again, Inter probably has the slightest of chances.
It's the 10th.
The 10th. When is that? Saturday, right?
Yeah.
What time?
Saturday?
3 o'clock. Eastern.
Saturday, right?
3 o'clock Eastern on Saturday.
But Sunday we have the party, right?
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for him. Don't think it's going to happen, but I'll be rooting for him.
Yeah.
No, but, with the culo che hanno, I don't know. I say one thing, whatever. If Manchester City played the way they know how, they scored 4 goals on them.
Yeah, I think if Manchester City has any way of a decent game,
But they can win. But they Inter can win too. Or maybe they keep one go. They go once at school.
Yeah. If Man City plays the way they're supposed to, it's not going to be close.
I think Inter, if they can finish 1 or 2 on the counter, like if they have strong finishing, that's the only way they have a shot is if Lautaro puts one in.
Did you see what Manchester City did to Real Madrid? He killed them.
Yeah, they did kill them. And Real Madrid is a good, better team than Inter.
And Guardiola and Manchester City, they're not like Allegri. They score 1 goal and they go back.
Yeah.
They're not like that.
Listen, if Inter falls behind early in this game, it's going to be nearly impossible for them to come back. They can't let the first goal in. So
I'll be watching. Should I throw a bet on the game or what?
Yeah, but throw out Manchester City.
there are rumors and signings already for next year. Nothing in Italy really, because Italy has no money. But I don't know how frequently we'll do this podcast over the summer because, to be honest, it's the same shit over and over again, and it's kind of a waste of time. You talk about one thing, and then the next day something's different because it's all reporters just making shit up just to sell
Yeah,
paper.
but this year the championship starts August 26th. Pretty soon.
Well, that's kind of late though, isn't it? That's usually the last week of August.
Yeah, the July 10, Juventus start the preparation. At 12 or 13, they're moving to United States.
Yeah, they're coming for 3 games in the U.S. To play
4
3
games, I think, in the US. Milan too. Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Yeah. So trust me, the prep work for next season is going to come real quick. Like
And then they have a Lazio or friendly game before they start.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, but they got a good team.
Let's not rush the summer, please.
There really is no off season. That's kind of the point that I'm making. Like, there's not. It's going to fly by, and it's going to be round 1, and Juventus is going to lose 1-0 to Sassuolo in round 1, and there you go. Start the season off right.
Let me tell you, I'm going to be into this Euro Under-23 Championship.
But when
The
is
roster's
that?
good.
That's in July. When is that?
No, June 21st it starts, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, well, even under 20 we do good, huh?
Yeah, they're in the, semis?
Semi-final.
Yes, they play Thursday at 5 p.m., I think, 5 p.m. Eastern, the semifinals.
This guy Casadei, Inter sold to Chelsea.
He's good.
He scored all the time.
I told you. He's on the Under-23 team, too.
Yeah, but the Chelsea doesn't play.
Inter really didn't want to sell him. They needed money. Like, they had to.
Oh, they sold the letter man for someone who never played.
That's what I'm
But
saying. The kid's been touted for years. Like, he's going to be really good.
He is good. He's very
Chelsea
good.
didn't waste money there.
No, they loan him out.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, that's good. I don't know if we missed anything. That's pretty much it. Season's
I don't
over.
know. So why you say we don't know when we do next, right?
We'll see. Maybe we do like once a month in the summer. I don't know.
I hope the fan don't get upset.
I mean, there's really nothing to talk about. It's the
They don't
thing
miss us too much.
over and over.
I would think if Inter wins this weekend, we're going to go beyond next week.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Well, even if they lost, though, right? We're going to make it fun.
Oh, yeah. He wants to. We'll have a
So,
show next
maybe
week.
next week we'll be on, but then after that, we don't know when we'll do the next one.
Well, plus, don't forget to play talk about the national team.
Yeah.
But why? What's the tournament? What's the
They're
next?
friendly, plus that under 21, under 20.
Okay, all right. We can,
Maybe I'll try to make some videos this summer of like transfer stuff instead of doing live stuff. We'll see.
All right, guys.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Don't miss us too much in case.
Bye.